My name is Charlie, and we're here at the St. Louis Art Museum looking at Romare Bearden resonances. This is an exhibition here at the St. Louis Art Museum exploring Romare Bearden's connections to other artists in our permanent collection. So Romare Bearden was a modernist artist working primarily in New York during the Harlem Renaissance, but also afterwards. This artist is important for depicting the Black experience, Southern scenes, jazz scenes, but in the context of this exhibition, we're exploring his relationships with other artists, really highlighting that Bearden was a man really entrenched in his community. Romare Bearden was in conversation with artists such as Martin Lewis, Robert Blackburn, and Sam Middleton. As a curator, I hope when you come to the museum and you're inside the exhibit, you're able to make the connections between Bearden and his contemporaries. They're talking to each other about jazz music. Norman Lewis and Romare Bearden were also part of this artist group called Spiral, and they were thinking about the Black artist's place during the Civil Rights Movement. And this was a space for a lot of conversation between the artists, and ultimately, even though the work that they produced as part of this artist collective was very different, it was a space for Bearden and other artists to deeply think about how their work relates to the Black experience and how art can kind of serve as a platform for perhaps activism in sort of spaces. And so when you're in this exhibit, I really hope you're making the connections between different artists and are deeply thinking about artists who are embedded in time and place. When you come to the museum to see this exhibit, you can expect to see Summertime, a work that's not been on view for nearly 20 years. So this exhibit is a really exciting opportunity to see a rarely displayed work. Romare Bearden was working through numerous themes, particularly African American life and city life. And Summertime really encapsulates a lot of these themes. Most interestingly, you can read this scene as maybe a summer scene with a woman outside of a brownstone eating ice cream. Or you can read it as a jazz scene. So maybe she's a singer inside a jazz club and the man to the left is playing some sort of bass instrument. It's really a lively piece, and so it's really wonderful that we're able to take this work out and put it in view after nearly 20 years in storage. I invite you to come see this exhibit at the St. Louis Art Museum. It is on view through September 15th, 2024. You can learn more by visiting slam.org.